What's going on? It's your boy Jason here, and wanted to have a little one-on-one conversation with you. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We're gonna talk to you today about your greatest weapon when it comes to controlling your life and being able to create your second income. Let's go. All right, so we're talking about creating a second income. I can't say second, I don't know why. I'm just over here chilling at my house with the big old minivan right here, and wanted to talk to you about your greatest weapon when it comes to creating a second income. Now, I've talked about the COVID thing and the pandemic and why, living in doing work from home is more of the norm now. People working from home, whether remotely from their jobs or whatever. A lot of people are unemployed, and as unfortunate as that is, the question comes to mind: what happens if in the future something like this were to happen again? Maybe you got lucky and maybe you didn't get fired, but what if you do next time? What if your company has to do cutbacks, all that stuff? You gotta be prepared for that. And so one of the things that I really talk about a lot is I talk about, treating your income in the same respect as you treat the stock market. And I know a great amount of people who don't take advantage of the stock market. I don't know if you're one of them, but if you don't take advantage of the stock market, even so, you understand that the basic concept is, when you invest, you spread it among multiple stocks. You don't just put all your money into one stock. You're supposed to diversify. And the reason for that is so that you have a more secure standing. See, people look at jobs and they feel that that's a secure source of income. But you're essentially putting your financial future in someone else's hands. So how secure can that possibly be? You take the risk off of yourself, saying that you got to provide the money yourself, and you're just exchanging time that you're selling to someone else and they're giving you money for it. But what if you didn't have to be a slave to time? What if you didn't have to exchange time for money? What if you could take some money and turn that money into more money? That's what the stock market is. You take money, you throw it into the stock market as an investment, and then over time that grows. The income aspect can work the same way. I don't know if you knew that or not, but income can work the same way. Case in point, starting your own business. So it takes money to make money is what they say, but you don't have to, take money to spend money to make money. You don't have to, because like I said, so many people, they work at jobs where they don't pay to work, they pay their time. They don't pay money, they pay their time. And in exchange for that time, they get a paycheck. But if you had money and you invested it into a business, well, that business is going to make you money, and that's income. What if you had a business model that you can duplicate? And by duplicating that business model, you create more than one stream of income. So each stream of income can represent a business that has a different niche. It could be a niche that is important to you, things that you care about. Because, we don't have just one interest. Like, I love comic books. I love video games. I love movies, stuff like that. I love drawing, illustrating and stuff like that. So if I can turn those three things into separate businesses, well, that's great. Now the question is, how are the businesses going to do, right? So just like the stock market, when there's seasons, when one stock is going down, that's not the greatest thing in the world, but at least you know that you got a couple other stocks that are rising and going down, so it kind of evens out. Or maybe there is some incredible growth in one stock. Point is that you still have money working for you, and your money is still growing. Your value is still growing. The same thing can hold true for having businesses and creating multiple streams of income. If you have a business in comic books, video games, movies, just rough example, you know, in one particular season, maybe the comic book business isn't doing so well. Well, okay, how about the video game business? Maybe that one is doing really well. You know, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, they're coming out. So now is a good season to run a business based on video games, right? So, you know, it's a good season. But what about the seasons when there's not much going on, not much video games are coming out? Well, then, you know, that the season for that business can probably go down a little. But you still have the comic book season. Maybe there's like this big comic book event. Like recently, I'm a comic book nerd, so recently there was this series called The Joker War with Batman. So that was a particular comic book event, and it was a good season for anyone who, you know, I don't know, had a comic book related business. So you get what I'm saying. There's different seasons, and the different seasons can affect the different businesses. So that means that if you have more than one business, you can be pretty well off. But the problem is that, you know, people treat income, basically they're saying that, it's a job, you know? So most people don't even know where to start when it comes to running a business, because what they're used to is working all day and night, coming home exhausted, and taking their rightful rest, right? You need to rest. But so they can't even fathom the concept of starting a business, because, man, they're 40 to 60 hours per week, every week. They're just tired, right? Is that you? Does that sound familiar? So how do you wind up doing it? Well, I want to change your mindset a little bit. This is the secret weapon I'm talking about. The secret weapon is your mind. And I'm going to do several videos talking about the mindset, which is literally the big giant secret that all of these gurus keep talking about. You want access to the big giant secret that people spend thousands upon thousands of dollars to figure out? You think that it's technical. You think that it's, if I just do this one thing, this is what's going to make my business explode. No. The thing that's going to make your business explode is literally, seriously, 100% all right here. And it's the biggest challenge for people to overcome. I'm going to close this. Then we're going to bring some stuff out. So, it's the biggest hurdle, the biggest obstacle that people struggle with. It's not so much about the money thing. The money is a result. The money is a result of what you do with this. That's really all it is. When you have full access to command, control, and lift up your mindset, money comes easily and naturally. You think that you have to chase money, but the truth is, money is supposed to chase you. That's essentially the big giant secret behind all of it. So how do you start with a business if you are, so tired from working so much? Well, there's a term I like to toss to you, and it's called leverage. Leverage. What is leverage? Taking advantage of the work that someone else has started. So underneath this video, there is a link, and it's going to take you to a page that I've already reviewed several times here on this channel, but it's called the 30-minute workday. Now, the reason why that's cool is because it literally is just 30 minutes and then you're good. And it's what it is. It's a business in a box platform. Everything's already done for you. You don't have to have your own website. You don't have to even have your own email list. You can be brand new at this thing. As long as you can follow some simple directions that takes you no time at all, you're good to go. So it's a free system that you could get in. There's an incredible ebook there that I've read cover to cover, and it's transformed my whole thinking on running my own businesses. And I'm telling you, whatever your passion is, whatever your desires are to, let me put it this way. If you do something that you love to do and it makes you money, you'll never work a day in your life. So if you love comic books, you can set up a business like that and it won't even feel like work. It is like living a dream, and you're making money for living your dream. How does that grab you? So, you're concerned about, well, I work so much, how do I get into this? Well, 30 minutes a day is worth one TV show, one episode on Netflix and Hulu. And if you could sacrifice one episode, seriously, for 30 minutes, and you're consistent, that's the other key. You gotta be consistent. You can't just say, I'm gung-ho, and then jump in now, and then skip several days, several weeks, and then wonder why nothing's happening. This is your business. This ain't mine. This ain't no one else's. This is your business. So you got to operate it like you're taking control of it. But for only 30 minutes a day, you can get something going this week. And I'll be more than happy to show you the ropes, show you what to do, answer any questions you may have. And you'll have all the essentials to run your business no matter what it is that you want to do. This is your opportunity to find your passion and make a living from it. And it couldn't be easier. Whoever told you that living the life that you want to live is supposed to be hard, lied to you. You've been brainwashed, and that's why you've been struggling this whole time. You're in control of your own dang life. No one else is. But yet we're bred to believe that every aspect of our lives has to be in the hands of someone else. That's why we think the only way to make money is by having a regular 9-to-5 job, because, someone else is responsible for our income, not us. All we gotta do is show up every day. It doesn't have to be that way. You can be in control, and it doesn't have to be hard. As long as you know what to do and you're consistent at it and you encourage this to work in your favor, you got everything you need, and there should be no struggles. Is there hard work ahead? Of course. But it doesn't have to be hard to get what you want. It doesn't have to be hard to live the life that you want. Once you build up that momentum, the momentum collects as a snowball going downhill, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And trust me, it's going to be an exciting ride. I've gone through it. It's ridiculous. Don't know if that makes sense. I hope it does. But yeah. All right. So do me a favor. A couple things. One, click the link in the description box below so that way you can learn more about 30-minute workday and learn how to set up your own business based on what you're passionate about. It's a free system to get in. You can get the tools that's required for any business. And that actually costs something, but it's at a fraction of what you get when you're starting your own startup. Most startup businesses, people have to invest $30,000 just to get started. This is nothing. This is bucks per month, and that's it. But yeah, click the link below. Hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified of future updates. So make sure you hit that bell icon as well. Give me a thumbs up so that we can tell the YouTube algorithm that this stuff is valuable and you need to learn more from it. Any questions, just comment below and I will see you on the next video. It's Jason. Much love, God bless, and as always, peace.
I should make money for free. Yeah, that's how money works. Money for free. If I ain't got a boss, then it's not a legal way to make money. You gotta know that's true, right? You gotta have a boss that okay. The only way to make money is by spending a crazy amount of time. If I'm not like slave or nothing like that, okay. But, okay, here we go. Nobody makes money from home. This COVID thing is just a fluke. We're gonna be in office again, and if you seriously want to help me, you should just give me money. That's how you can show me your